Did she acknowledge the effect she'd had on your life?
She had done much worse to other people.
You were picking women out and saying you and you and you have to be sent back to be killed.
No, no.
Have you spent much time thinking about the past?
It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what I feel. The dead are still dead.
Making an emotionally authentic movie about the Holocaust that we all haven't seen before is an enormous challenge for a filmmaker, and it's a challenge two-time Oscar nominee Stephen Daldry has overcome with The Reader. It opens next week, and this is an early review. It's the story of a 36-year-old woman, Kate Winslet, who entices a sweet 15-year-old boy into an affair in West Berlin 13 years after the fall of the Nazis.
What are you having?
You order. I'll have what you have. Hope your mother was happy.
She enjoyed her meal very much.
The boy is Michael, played by German actor David Cross, who is simultaneously sweet, inquisitive, and aggressive in the romance with Winslet, a real testament to his capabilities as an actor. Sure, they have sex, but Hannah Schmitz, that's Winslet, is just as interested in having Michael read to her books he's gotten at school. They develop a pattern, sex, then reading.
This is disgusting. Where did you get this?
Borrowed it from someone at school.
Well, you should be ashamed. Go on.
And then, in a flash, Hannah vanishes, leaving Michael devastated. Daldry's narrative is creative. The beginning of the story takes place in the late 50s, but much of it is from Michael's point of view as the years progress, with Ralph Fiennes playing an older Michael.
When I was young, I had an affair with Hannah. The affair only lasted a summer, but...
But what? I see.
Back and forth through time, we learn why Hannah vanished and which of her secrets brings her more shame. Ben, I think this is a great film, and people ought to see it.
Absolutely. You have to see The Reader. It's a great film because it really switches gears, and it doesn't leave the audience behind, which is very difficult for a film to do. About a third of the way into the movie, it takes a 180 that you really don't see coming, and that's what sort of gives it another second life in the second act. And I found Kate Winslet to be absolutely mesmerizing on screen. She can be cruel, she can be sexy, she can be heartwarming. She really shows the wide range of emotion that has made her one of the great actresses of our time.
I can't name 5 better actors, men or women, working today than Kate Winslet. I've been a big fan of hers for a long time, and she steps up, takes it to another level, a level that I don't even think she needed to get to in this movie. And from Stephen Daldry's point of view, the director, to make a movie where a 36-year-old woman takes advantage of a 15-year-old boy, and there's a Nazi element to it, and we still feel enormous sympathy for that character, Kate Winslet's character. That's, I think, a real remarkable achievement.
And I'm glad you mentioned David Cross, because here's a young actor who you haven't seen much of before, and for him to hold his own in every scene with Kate Winslet is a true testament to his young talent. Also, Ralph Fiennes is at the top of his game here. He gives a great performance, and the reading in this film, it really draws the characters together, and you find the simplicity and love and the connection between them. I found myself just enthralled and really enjoying every frame of The Reader.
I agree.